Samatha, quietude, meditation, G.Na. 1. The first is the force of hearing. The first stage of meditation is attained through the force of hearing. 2. Fixing the mind on the object of concentration. 3. The force of recollection, mindfulness. 4. The force of consciousness, clear comprehension. 5. From here until the seventh stage of mental absorption will be found a flame decreasing in size at each progressive stage until it becomes conspicuously absent. This difference in size, absence, and presence of the flame denotes the measure of effort and strength of recollection and consciousness. 6. The elephant represents mind, its black color the mental factor of sinking. 7. The monkey represents interruption, distraction, and its black color the mental factor of scattering. 8. The force of reflection. This achieves the second stage of mental absorption. 9. Uninterrupted and continuous absorption on the object of concentration, lengthening of the period of concentration. 10. The 5 sensual desires are the object of the mental factor of scattering. 11. From here the black color, beginning from the head, changes into white. It denotes the progress in the clear grasping of the object of meditation and prolonged fixing of the mind on the object of concentration. 12. The force of recollection. The attainment of the third and fourth stages of mental absorption is achieved through the force of recollection. 13. To return and fix the strayed mind on the object of concentration. 14. The hair represents the subtle aspects of the mental factor of inking. At this stage, one recognizes the distinct nature of the subtle and gross aspects of the mental factor of sinking. 15. Looking back means that having perceived the diversion of the mind, it is again brought back to the object of concentration. 16. Maintaining a clear conception of even the minutest details of the object of concentration. 17. The force of consciousness, clear comprehension. Through this is attained the fifth and sixth stages of mental absorption. 18. The arising of the mental factor of scattering preceding the actual state of absorption is greatly reduced. 19. At the time of Samatha meditation, even though thoughts of virtue arise, these have to be eliminated and the mind tenaciously projected on the object of concentration. The reason is that such thought, in spite of its virtuousness, will act as interruption. Such elimination is not necessary when one is not doing Samatha meditation. 20. The force of consciousness, clear comprehension, arrests the mind from drifting astray, and because of its sheer loftiness, the mind is drawn towards absorption. 21. The mind is controlled. 22. The mind is pacified. 23. The force of mental absorption are accomplished through the force of mental energy. 24. The mind becomes perfectly pacified. At this stage the arising of the subtlest sinking and scattering will not be possible. Even if there occurs some, it will be immediately removed with the slightest effort. 25. Here the black color of the elephant has completely faded out, and the monkey has also been left out. The meaning represented is, bereft of the interrupting factors of scattering and sinking, the mind can be settled continuously in absorption on the subject of concentration, with perfect ease and steadfastness, beginning with the application of a slight amount of the forces of mindfulness and clear comprehension. 26. One-pointedness of mind. 27. The force of perfection. The ninth stage of mental absorption is attained through the force of perfection. 28. Perfect equanimity. 29. Ecstasy of body. 30. Attainment of mental quiescence of Samatha. 31. Mental ecstasy. 32. The root of samsara or becoming is destroyed with the joint power of Samatha and the direct insight, vipassana, with shunyata, void, as the object of concentration. 33. The flame represents the dynamic forces of recollection, mindfulness, consciousness, comprehension. Equipped with the power, one examines the nature and the sublime meaning of shunyata, void, the knowledge of the ultimate reality of all objects, material and phenomena.